Hello, everybody. Bad Weather Freak. I have another video for you guys. Today is July 16th, 2025. And in this video, I want to point out or show you guys what is happening with the system that I was talking about a few days ago. Let me go back in here. So in the last video that I made, if you guys remember, this system that you guys see over here was actually sitting more over here, and actually in the past day or so it crossed over Florida, dumping quite a bit of rain in some areas. But it was actually, the interesting facts is that it was very spotty. I'll give you an example. In Central Florida, Lake County to be specific, there's areas where 20 miles north, 25 miles north, it dumped a few inches of rain, and then 20 miles south of that location, a quarter, maybe half inch. But then way down south towards Tampa, in a city called Plant City, a local weather station actually recorded 9 inches of rain. So obviously that caused some major issues as far as flooding and all that stuff. But that kind of shows you how sometimes how sheer, depending how sheer the systems are, it can create different effects even in a relatively small area, if you want to call it. Now, that's basically what is going on. What some of the intensity models are saying. Let's take a look and see. Now, as far as the intensity models, I mean, basically none of the models make this a hurricane. There's a few that make this actually a tropical storm, just kind of like borderline tropical storm, really, from tropical depression. But it looks like it doesn't have much of a chance to actually become anything more than that. I mean, if you look at the spaghetti plots, it just doesn't have time. So the original thinking was that this system was actually going to cross Florida somewhere like that, or potentially even further south, and that way it will have more time over water. But as you guys can see, it literally took the shortest route, crossing Florida. And so in other words, just hugging the coast, the northern Gulf Coast. That would be the worst case scenario for the storm, because it would not have enough time to intensify. So with that being said, obviously that's a good thing for anybody that may be close to the storm or potentially in the path of the storm, because that means it doesn't have enough time to intensify. Now, if we look at the ensemble, the European ensemble, you can kind of see, again, same thing, just kind of hugging the coast. Some of the other ones, basically the same thing. I mean, the track is a little different, kind of like a big, kind of like a U-turn, but for the most part, it's the same thing. Now, let's take a look and see what else I can show you guys. Well, kind of like in general, last video I showed you this. It hasn't changed. We're still looking at mid-August before activity starts picking up. Let's see what else. Let's see what the National Hurricane Center is pointing out, giving it about a 40% chance of development. Again, not expected to go any higher than that based on the proximity to the shoreline. So it's not expected. Now, if we look at the favorable conditions on the atmosphere, you guys can see that now conditions have shifted, and for the most part, anywhere over Florida, conditions are not favorable, and a decent part of the Gulf of Mexico as well is not favorable. Just a little pocket where the storm is actually going up here, where it's actually showing a little bit of a opportunity right there. Now, if we go and take a look at the signature, the vorticity signature, a little pocket of energy there, but again, nothing major. So what is that basically showing us is it's nearing its end. Let's put it that way, which is a good thing, of course, because we don't want any issues for anybody. Temperature-wise, obviously, from departure from normal, you guys can see the Gulf is actually pretty warm as expected. I mean, the Gulf is always warm, and at this time of the year, of course, it's going to be fairly warm. Other than that, guys, I believe that's pretty much. Actually, show you one more thing, and that would be the rain totals. So you guys can see, for the most part, concentrated where it's expected to make landfall around Louisiana, the Louisiana coast. So that's expected approximately anywhere from 2 to 4 inches of rain. But I wanted to point this out to you guys, show it to you, of course, what is going on with Invest 93L. May not even become named based on how limited time it has. But nevertheless, keep an eye on it, guys. Stay safe, stay prepared, and see you on the next video.